was the other shit? What was that? Because I remember there was a bunch of stuff.
What was the? I'm slipping right now. If they listen to this, they're gonna be like, what's wrong?
I know, right?
Because Slim was in the group Jedi. Soul Conductors was Namanon, Slim, Steve. I should know. One other cat. Anyway, it was just a DJ crew. But anyway, we were just doing shows and linking with people in Wilmington when I first moved from DC. But I met Tron first, and then I later linked up with Slim and Namanon through just doing shows and then checking them out DJing and then checking out our early Mindsone shows. Peace to Rasheen, Ross Steele. He was down with the crew then. And that's how I met them.
Word up. When did y'all put out your first project? As far as like something that people could potentially grab or still grab.
Yeah, so we were making music, right when we first met each other. But I want to say the first official joint might have been was Time Space Continuum. Was the EP Time Space Continuum? But before that, we definitely put out some music. We had some joints and did the bootleggy kind of shit, but
got my CD baby out the trunk.
Yeah,
got my mixtape. My mixtape is fire.
Yeah. So the first semi-label release was Time Space Continuum, and then
Fire Crack.
Yeah, man. Reef, that's my man.
What
Reef.
was that on?
Vinyl Frontier. The label was Musk Group Productions, and it was local cats. Fuzz and us used to work with them.
How'd you feel doing that on the label? Like it was.
I mean,
when you did
back
it, was
then, it wasn't like the deal
happy?
you would kind of think, because it was just someone financially supporting you, putting money into at least putting actual physical projects. So that was cool, because I'm a young dude with absolutely no loot. But as time progressed, and you start to see what other kind of money your label will throw at, and whatever. So those stories come a little later in the career, but then it was definitely hype. It was definitely hype. But I was one of them dudes without a cell, a car. I was always on foot, so anything. A free dollar always had me hype.
Word up.
Word. So, how you come up with the name?
I used to go by I guess the story of all the side names would be a long story, because there's been a lot of nicknames and graffiti names, but cats used to call me Filth or Filthy, like way back when I was in junior high. And then there was like this world where it was real, pseudo grimy stuff, but also trying to be sort of mathematically and scientifically aware. Like, I like knowledge too.
Yeah.
So then I used to go by Conscience, and a lot of people then just called me Con. So I was going by Conscience or Filthy Conscience, and then again, a lot of the people in the music crew were calling me Con, and then Psy was kind of an ode to any kind of science stuff I was building on. Science-based MCs, little signs of life. Anyway,
yeah,
that's where the name came from.
I see that you work with a lot of different producers, man.
Yeah.
Mainly in like boom bap shit. Is there a favorite producer you like working with, or you continue to like working with?
That's a good question.
Or a new producer that you own, you just found out that you like, damn, that's some new shit we're about to rock with.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, I think it's important to listen to, any kind of upcoming music, but also just some underground shit that you would have searched for when you were younger. So there's newer dudes I'm aware of that I like, but if it just comes down to people I've worked with, I definitely rocks with you, with Sam Brown. I rocks with Kev Brown. That's good peoples. I mean, anytime we get any kind of music from him, we know it's just gonna be.
Yeah, man. Them
catalog's so crazy thick.
The joints you did with Ill Mind too are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, Ill Mind's good peoples. Ill Mind, actually, we recorded up in New York, and he was out there for a couple. So couple songs we recorded. So that's good people. He came through, and so did John Robinson when we were recording up there for Self-Reliance.
Word up.
But yeah, so Jay Rawls, good people. Shout out to Jay Rawls, Lone Catalyst. Yeah, man, I'm trying to think. Marco Polo is good people too, man. Marco's a good dude. I don't know. Mr. Walt, Beat Miners, what up? Evil D's on. Anyway. But yeah, there's I would say all my producer interactions have been good, but people I've gotten to build with face to face. You know, you, LaRange, peace to LaRange, peace to LO, Kev Brown, these type of people. Odyssey, I met a couple of times, but that dude's a beast too. So yeah.
Yeah, y'all did a joint with him and Rhapsody. That was cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Crazy story about Rhapsody. So this weekend we were digging through, like my wife's mom, sisters came down, and we were trying to collect some things, and we were digging through something. We seen this yearbook, and my wife went to junior high or high school with Rhapsody in this little town in North Carolina. And my wife had moved up there from like Atlanta and everything. And she only went to school there for a little bit, but I mean, she knew Rhapsody, and we were looking through the yearbook, and she had written on joints like, you know how kids were ruthless back then with yearbooks and shit. It was like skank, slut, hoe, dirty, smelly, bo, all this shit on all these different people's pictures. And it came to Rhapsody and it said sweet. And then I remember she told me that story, and then being like, yo, she was always good peoples with her. It was like a mad racist school where, you know, like my wife had come up from Atlanta and was just good with everyone, and they didn't like that she was friends with black people. It was just wild, yeah, but she was always good people. So anytime we did shows at Rhapsody, you know, they knew each other, man.
Word up.
Wow, man.
That's cool.
But yeah, rap.
That's real cool.
Shouts to rap. Shouts to the Ninth. You know, all that whole movement has always been intact. You know, regardless of the history or anything like that, I support what they're doing wholeheartedly. But yeah, rap, and then Odyssey. Yeah, that dude's another monster on the production and MC tip. So the way all that came together was wild. So hop on YouTube or whatever, you can listen to a song called Code of Ethics, which is Odyssey and Mindsone and Rhapsody. I'm holding two things right now.
You gotta have both at one time. That's the new rule.
He had head-on collision people.
So, what's your next? Like, you just put out Phasology, and are you working on a new project? I guess you know what you want to do with it, if so, or just kind of in a process where you're building right now. Before you know about that.
We working on a new joint, a new album. You know, because you on it, Sam. Already, we got about 6 joints written, ready to record. A joint for myself, you, Kev, Marco, LaRange, Drew Dave. Shouts to Drew Dave.
Peace to Drew, man. I hadn't seen him in a while either. He needs to come back down. I'll get him on show soon.
Yeah, Drew's that dude, man. The beats.
How many tracks new thing?
Yeah.
How many tracks you gonna make it?
Listen to Drew. The album? I don't know, man.
157.
Yeah, I was gonna say we want this joint to be long. We want you to
45 like Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you gotta buy like a damn 18-piece vinyl.
Box set.
I'm thinking a lengthy project, maybe like 16, 15, something like that. A good full length, but it's really conceptual. It'll all make sense when it comes out. But
y'all dropped that Phasology on my birthday.
Little birthday.
29th, right? Wasn't that when you dropped it?
If you say so, that's when it was.
Or July, I think it was.
What?
I'm not sure. I was gone. I mean, I knew where I was. I was Mile High. I'm Mile High.
Hey.
Yeah. I ain't got no real cool stories for that trip. I was just low key.
Yeah, faceology.
But faceology, yo.
DJ
So
Iron.
Shit, man. I ain't know who the fuck y'all was. I heard about you this summer actually, right before your album dropped. Some other people were at the spot performing. Their mom and dad was in there watching them. No, matter of fact, because I might get some shit wrong. So yeah, their dad got to talk to me, and he told me, and then he mentioned that the Faceology album was coming out from Mindsone, and I was like,
wait, the pops said this?
Yeah, he was a musician.
You reached into a whole new,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, he was a musician.
Want to see my
Dad was a musician. Like, I think he played every type of instrument there was, but he was a real, like, you know, he came off as a musician type dude. You know what I mean? Like, maybe like he was a rocker or a little jazz dude or whatever. Like he just played whatever the fuck he wanted to play, but he kicked ass. You know. And then the mom was hip too on music. She was like, "Oh yeah, they're," you know. And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "All right, there's something to this." I said, "These people are old, and they're talking about this, and this hip hop, this rap."
I want to know who it is.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Get a free dinner at Golden Corral with them.
Right. You don't want ice cream you want. But damn, so I checked it out. I was like, damn, this shit dope. This remind me of some old school like hip hop that I like, you know, like conscious rap, but not too conscious, you know what I mean?
You know, in the later years,
smooth ass like East Coast New York style beats. Like I thought that's kind of flavor I caught.
Yeah, that's a good flavor. And you're right. I mean, in the later progression of our
and I had no idea y'all white though. On the real. I was like, for real? Then I really thought about it and went back and listened to it again, and I was like, well, yeah, I can see it. You know, I
could see that being a white dude.
But I was like, yeah. And then when I heard you live, I was like, of course it's them. They white. I was like, damn, why do you even think? I was like, what the hell? Am I racist? Was that a racist statement? And I was like, no. They were just rapping too good. That's all.
No, it's just that most people don't rap good.
Yeah. But then the style too is what threw me off. That's why I just thought. But then when they told me where he was from, I was like, oh, okay, makes fucking sense.
Yeah.
Is Tron from up there too?
Was from Harrisburg, from Pennsylvania.
See, then it all comes to fucking together.
He moved to Charlotte when he was.
You know what I mean? I was like, ain't no fucking way in hell is some motherfucking country white boys from around here rapping like that. Because this is all country, except for Sam. But you a 101, man, huh?
I said I am from the country.
Yeah. Are you? You from here?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? 101.
Yeah.
I know fucking one.
Born in Fayetteville.
Oh, hell, yeah, you country as hell.
And then immediately moved to Williamston, North Carolina.
You just got even more country.
It's the population of like 7.
Where your overalls at?
You know, straight up. And then I ended up in Greenville a little later.
Hey, they call that
I made it to grade
part
school,
of the city.
I went to Greenville.
Well, there's some culture there.
My parents thought they had more of an education than farming. You know, it's like
go to Greenville.
I went to the first day of school. They tried to teach me how to milk a cow. They said we gotta move.
Go to Greenville, learn how to cook meth.
There you go.
Look, man, I'm from the country too, so shit. I know. I moved from Greensboro.
And people wonder why I like smoking bud.
Down here to fucking to Berghoff. Yeah, you know, damn.
What? Got the Tito's sponsorship. What up, Tito's?
Yeah, what up, Tito's?
I got the Tito's at the crib. I was just sipping that before I became.
This is good shit, man. I like to fuck with this shit
Tito's. We got Coca-Cola on deck.
Yeah, we trying to get the shout out to Coca-Cola.
Raw paper.
Yep.
Shout out to Element Papers.
There we go. I'm about to say I rolled up with something different tonight to smoking right.
Yup, shout out to Go